Hi YouTubers, welcome back to another video here on the Snowy Valleys Division layout. And today we have another unboxing from Broadway Limited Imports. And this is a model that's a couple years old, I think 2 at the moment, or nearing 2. And this is the Paragon 3 Rolling Thunder Union Pacific Challenger 3985 in the Excursion version. And obviously this is with sound and DCC and HO scale. So as you can see, this is a rather large box. The locomotive comes in one piece connected to its tender, and we'll get right into opening this one up. And this is the first time we've had this model, and we're very excited to get right into it. So here we have our standard information from BLI. We have a limited 1-year warranty, a diagram on your different parts. As you can see, an exploded diagram of your tender and boiler chassis, and then we have our operator's manual, which has your CVs and a little note right here, which is the smoking whistle feature, and this is on various other models including this one. So moving that to the side, we have a foam lining all the way around the box, excellent protection, and then we face ourselves with the locomotive itself, as you can see, and we'll get this one right out of the box. So now we have the Challenger out of the box, and I've taken the liberty of taking off a little plastic cover on the entirety and as well as the side pieces. Overall, this is very good packaging, and here we have the locomotive, and simply we take this off, and here it is. Comes with a bit of plastic, soft nylon wrapping around it, and then we have our accessories, starting off with a little funnel for the smoke. Then we have some traction tires and the tool for taking off the drivers, and then finally we have some couplers, but also included, if I can get it, if you can see right there, there's a little light for the tender, of which we noticed hadn't been installed on the locomotive. As you can see right there where the silver part is. So I think we'll be putting that on, and we'll quickly run over the details on the turntable. So now we have the locomotive out here on a box, as it was a bit too long for the turntable. So just as we get into this, I won't go too in depth with any details, just some basics, and then we'll put it right onto the track. And so we'll start off with this locomotive being completely die cast in the body and chassis, as well as our tender. Starting at the front of the locomotive, we have a brass bell, we have number boards, legible writing, we have some marker lights, and then our classic little shield up on the front of the boiler. Going along, as you can see, all the details, I believe, are die cast, your piping, your water lines as such, all in fantastic detail. Moving up to the cabin, as you can see, this is 3985. And I believe these movable windows, there we go. And then on the inside we have 2 crewmen or engineers, very nicely hand painted. And moving on behind that, we have the oil tender, which is the exact same tender that is used for the big boy, of which I'm pretty sure we did about a video on about a couple weeks ago. Obviously it's not the exact tender used, as this one's a bit of a more matte colour, not as glossy. But obviously looks super nice, as per usual by Broadway Limited. And then moving on to the back, as you can see, we installed the little light just up the rear. Simply just glued it on and it looks great. It doesn't light up or anything, it's just a little showpiece, but looks great nonetheless. And a little look at the rest. And then up there we have a little whistle, and that has the smoking feature. So now we've run over that a little bit, we'll get right onto the track. So that wraps up our testing on the Broadway Limited Excursion Challenger 3985. Overall, we found this is a great model. We had no faults about it. Maybe one little thing is that we could program it to start a little slower, as when you do up your speed steps from 1 to 2, it jumps up a little bit, but that's not too big of a problem. So yeah, overall, a great locomotive. It runs amazingly well. It's very well synchronized. The sound is good, and we would recommend it if you could get it. I think it's a little bit of a old model. I think about 2 years now, so it is a bit hard to find. We're very lucky to find this. It completes our little collection of UP Excursion models, except for the 844. And we'll be looking into getting that sometime next year. But overall, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give us a comment down below on your thoughts, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.